Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an updated collection of all of my American Girl dolls because this past year I've recently got a surge of them and I've been back into the hobby, and I just thought it'd be fun to update my collection for you guys. I really love collection videos, keeping track of myself for what I have. So that's what we're gonna do. But I've had a lot of these dolls since childhood, so they're not in mint condition. Molly is played with, her hair is imperfect, she has some slight marks on her, and that's okay with me. I know a lot of people tend to get mad at collectors when they take things out of the box or when they play with them or they don't keep them in pristine condition, and that's fine. You can collect your personal pieces however you want and treat them the way you want, but for me, I like interacting with my items and playing with them. And like I said, I literally had these when I was children, so I like literally played with them. And obviously as an adult now, I am a little more mindful about how I take care of them, and I know more about taking care of them. But I don't think I necessarily go back and change anything. Like, I never severely mistreated my dolls. I just didn't know to brush their hair with water. I didn't know certain things. And I'd rather play and interact with my dolls and have fun with them. And if the price I have to pay is their hair being imperfect, losing some paint, or some slight marks or scuffs, then that's the price I'm willing to pay. So before any of y'all jump in my comments, where's her original braid? She doesn't look perfect. I know. But she's played with and she's had a good life, so it's fine. But let's jump right into my collection. First and foremost, of course, we have the lovely Molly McIntyre, the historical character from, I believe it's 1944. She was a birthday gift from my grandma, and for the longest time I couldn't remember what birthday I got her for. I want to say I got her in 2009 for my 8th birthday, because I'm pretty sure I really wanted an American Girl doll for a while, but technically they said for ages 8+, and I was a stickler on rules. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be 7 and get one of those. And my family was kind of using that as an excuse to save it for a birthday present for me. I'm 90% sure I got it for my 8th birthday in 2009. Could have been 2010 though. But that's also the year I had glasses, and that's part of the reason why my grandma gifted her to me. She had a story and she had glasses, and she, you know, kind of resembled me. So she was kind of like my lookalike, and she had a story all in one. And she's obviously very special to me. We went on many adventures together. I dressed her up all the time. I had this little white bag with my name embroidered on it that I carried her around. And she's wearing the American Girl Gap collection. I don't buy a lot of pieces from American Girl because it is so pricey, but I couldn't resist this. I would literally wear it if they made it in my size. And then on the list I have the lovely, the British Emily Bennett, who is obviously Molly's best friend character, and I loved the little best friend characters, and I just loved Emily as a character in general. I loved the fact that she was British, and when I played with her I absolutely attempted to talk as her in a British accent. Like, why would I get rid of that part of her that's so beautiful? Emily honestly is such a beautiful doll. I've always loved red hair too. She's just gorgeous. And I want to say I got her for the Christmas right after that birthday, but it could have been a year after. Once again, I don't specifically remember, but I'm pretty sure it would have been Christmas of 2009 then. And obviously I love Emily very much. She's a gorgeous doll. I don't really hear a lot of hype about her, but she honestly is really gorgeous. I love her. Then we have Nicole, and Nicole is My American Girl number 56, back when that's what they were called. They've switched a lot. They were Girl of Today, and then My American Girl, Truly Me. There's been a lot of names they've had, but I believe this was the My American Girl era. She was number 56. Her hair was curly. It's not anymore because I didn't know how to take care of it, but I still think she's adorable regardless. I got her in June of 2013, and I picked her out at the American Girl store myself at the Mall of America, and it was such a fun and exciting experience for me. I was so excited to go see the store like live and in person and pick out my doll in person. It was like a dream to me to just see my favorite thing like all in front of my face, and I was writing about that trip for months before it happened, and I had seen Nikki in an American Girl catalog or something, and I kind of had my eyes on her and kind of figured I wanted her beforehand. I don't know what exactly drew me to her, but she's really cute. She kind of reminded me of Kit, but I also like that she had slightly longer hair, and I am a little sad that her hair's not as curly as it was, but I think she's still really cute. And I kind of named her after Nikki Fleming, the Girl of the Year from 2007, because I really liked her, but obviously she was retired, so she was kind of like that Nikki for me, and picking out was super special. So there is Miss Nikki. And then for Christmas that year, I got my beautiful little bitty twins. I love twins. I don't know what it is. They're kind of creepy to me, but also like in a cute way. I loved Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen growing up, and I refused to have boy dolls at that time. So I didn't really want a boy bitty twin, and I like the bitty babies, but I wanted to have hair that I could play with in style. They are honestly super, super cute. It's kind of sad that American Girl doesn't do them anymore. They're not size proportionate to the 18-inch dolls, obviously, but I think they are really, really sweet. They just have like the sweetest little faces. And this one was Skylar. I taped this on her wrist as a way to tell them apart. And then this one was Piper. And then those are my little bitty twins. They're so cute. And then the next doll I have was my last doll for a while. And I didn't collect dolls again until I was an adult. And this is, I can't remember if this was still in the Truly Me era or if this was in the My American Girl era, but she's number 23. And she was always just one I kind of looked at in the catalogs and I thought she was cute. It's so cringy to say this, but at one point when I was a child, I literally had like cut out a picture that she was in the catalog, and I like had it on my wall, amongst other things. But she was just one I always really wanted. I thought she was pretty. And I got her in January or February of 2014 with some leftover Christmas money. And then she was the conclusion to my collection because I was getting older and it was getting to the point where people are like, you need to stop playing with your dolls. And for a little while I tried to like have them out discreetly or indiscreetly, and I'd play with them a little bit, and then when I was 14 I was like, no, I'm officially done. Obviously I really wasn't, and I really wanted to play with them, but you know, felt like I couldn't. And this girl is named Jade after Jade West from Victorious, which is a show that I constantly hyperfixate on. I love it. It's very special to me. And Jade was one of my favorite characters. I love them all, but Jade was just an iconic and memorable character for me. And so she's kind of dressed in a little outfit that it sort of looks like the one that Jade wore in the prom episode. Her initial name was Emmy, but I really shortly changed that because Emmy and Emily was kind of a lot. And she just is Jade to me. That's who she is. And she is a super, super pretty doll. I absolutely love her. I've always heard great things about her. And she honestly is so gorgeous. I love Jade. In October of 2022, I was at a consignment shop and I'd gotten into my reborns at that point. And I was looking for baby clothes and I saw this girly and it just reawakened a whole love that I forgot that I had. And I had to buy her. She wasn't in the super greatest condition and she was still like $70, which is kind of a high price, but she was an American Girl doll and I was very excited. I literally don't know who she is because when I'd gotten her, it said on the like thing she had an eye swap and a new wig, so she could have literally been anybody. I don't know. And she has extremely loose limbs. She has some like glue stains on her. I've tried to clean her the best I could. I tried to even tighten her limbs once. It didn't work the best. I think if I ever have the space, I'd get her a wheelchair and then we can just, you know, accommodate her in that way. One cool thing I think about her though is she has the initial Pleasant Company, and I still don't know who she was. I tried looking up the number and it won't tell me like who she was. It doesn't matter now because obviously like she's been changed, and I love her that way. I named her Lana after Lana Parrilla, who played Regina on Once Upon a Time, also one of my favorite shows. I don't know why, she just kind of reminded me of Regina, but I didn't like the name Regina for her, so we named her Lana. And her hair is kind of purplish. I think it's so gorgeous. It's so long. And I love Miss Lana. She's super cute and she reawakened my love for the collection. And since I was back on my American Girl love, it was still another year before I got another doll, but in May of 2023, I got Julie Albright. I got her off of eBay. I think she's still the Be Forever Julie doll, but she came in the original outfit. which is what I really cared about anyways. And Julie is one of those dolls I also really wanted for a long time, but I never ended up getting. And then in 2023, I kind of was just like, enough's enough. I really want her. I'm gonna just get her. And I couldn't be happier that I did. Julie is such a gorgeous doll, and she's a doll that I know a lot of people love, and me included. She's absolutely gorgeous. And then it was also a little while before I got another doll, and it took us to June of this year. I got Logan Everett, and he's kind of an interesting purchase to me because I like him and I think he's cute, but he was more so to get for collector's sake than like, oh, I'm dying to have him. I'd gotten an American Girl encyclopedia of all the characters, and my mom had kind of seen him, and she's like, oh, you need to like try and find Logan. He's the first boy doll, like he's special and different. And I found a good deal for him online and I got him, and for what it's worth, I do think that he's really cute. But I know there was a lot of controversy surrounding his release because of his face mold being the Kaya face mold, and how, you know, Indigenous women have always been labeled as masculine, so it just wasn't good for controversy's sake. Now this is a face on Create Your Own, so any doll can be made with it basically, but it was slightly problematic, so I was really hesitant to get him, but he is a good collector's piece. I know they make like boy Truly Me's now, but as far as I'm aware, he was the first 18-inch boy doll American Girl released, and he has this special like hands for his guitar pick. He was secondhand off of a website online. He didn't come with his original outfit or anything, but he is honestly a really cute doll. He's still nice to have in my collection. He's just not one that really stands out to me or is like I was dying to have, but he's super adorable, and he was the contemporary character and best friend character for Tenny Grant in 2018, I want to say. And then also in June of this past year, I got the lovely Leah Clark. She was at a secondhand baby store. I'd gotten Cabbage Patch dolls there one time, and I kind of mentioned I was a doll collector. And they're like, oh, we get American Girl dolls and stuff all the time, and I thought that was so cool. And I happened to stop in one time, and I walked in, and she hadn't even had a price tag or anything yet. And I saw her, and I instantly knew she was Leah, and I freaked out. I got her, and she's so cute. She even came with like McKenna's like gymnastics bar and stuff, and some little stuff. She's so gorgeous. Leah was always a doll that I really, really loved. She's the Girl of the Year for 2016. She has gorgeous hair. I loved her story, and she was just one that was definitely on my list, and I could not be more excited over the fact that I found her. So there's the lovely little Leah. And then I have the gorgeous Girl of the Year for 2022, Corinne Tan. She is so pretty as well. I really love her colored hair. I kind of wish that's what they did for Isabel. I don't have Isabel, but looking at it now, like the thought of a clip-in is kind of like, what the fuck? They could have just like attached it to her head and had it be like that. I think Corinne is absolutely beautiful. Her story was so cute. I loved reading through it, and she was a birthday gift in July of this past year. She's super cute. I haven't had her for very long, so obviously I haven't fully like figured out everything about her yet, but she's gorgeous. Her little face is so cute, and we love Miss Corinne. She's so beautiful. The blue hair is honestly so cute. We have Kavi Sharma, the Girl of the Year for 2023. I was going back and obviously collecting some other ones, and I got her also in July of 2024 on Prime Day deal. She was only like $70, which is, for American Girl, you know, being 125, was not that bad at all. And Kavi is honestly so beautiful. I was a little hesitant to get her because I'm not the hugest fan of the Marie Grace face mold, which is what I'm 90% sure this is. And Marie Grace just wasn't my favorite doll. I wasn't that drawn to her when she was in catalogs and stuff. But honestly, when I look at Kavi, she's so gorgeous. Once I like styled her hair and played with it, she is honestly so cute. She's been my current favorite at the moment. I kind of rotate like who's out and stuff, and she is honestly adorable. I love that she's a little like theater kid. She loves musical theater, and she's honestly stunning. I love Kavi. Last but not least, I got her this month, so August of 2024. I have McKenna Brooks. She's like my holy grail American Girl doll. I was obsessed with her, and I was still collecting dolls at the time, so I don't know why I didn't get her, but I never got around to getting McKenna. And I even had a little striped blue outfit that I wore all the time because I felt like McKenna, I for whatever reason was obsessed with gymnastics. I think it's because my best friend at the time was a gymnast and I just thought it was cute. And so I went onto eBay and I found McKenna. Her only flaw was like some slight scuffs on her arms or slight markings, but I can't even really find it when I'm trying to find it. So it's not that deep. She had her original outfit and everything. She's the latest addition to my collection, but obviously I plan on collecting further. At some point I want to get Lila, but she's on my Christmas list because my family was asking about something. But then having McKenna and Lila I think would be so freaking cute. But that is going to be all for my American Girl collection. I've obviously worked super hard to have the money to get the dolls that I have and build up the collection that I have, and I'm so grateful for every single doll in my collection. I absolutely love them and they're obviously very, very special to me. I'm excited that I could share my collection with y'all, and that is going to be all for this video, and I'll see y'all in my next. Peace out.